What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ty, back with another banger. All right, yo, so today, actually, I've tried to remake this video probably like 2 or 3 times. The first time I was outside, I'll go ahead and put the cutscene. You see I was outside, it was like too windy. The second time, I was out basically like in my foyer and stuff, and like, I just didn't like the background. It was like kind of dirty and stuff. So I was just like, all right, you know what? Remake this joint again. Okay, so 5 tips to instantly up your Forex game. So number one is you gotta trust yourself. So I got my notebook here just cause like this would literally helps me stay on track. Sometimes I had a whiteboard behind me, right? But number one, you gotta trust yourself. So what I mean is like, okay, you see your setup come in the market, right? And then you start thinking to yourself, you're like, damn, should I take this trade? And right there, the thing is, you're thinking. You shouldn't, this isn't a thinking game. This is the get the ball and just shoot it. If you see the open shot, shoot. If you miss, go rebound the ball. So what I mean, I put it into a metaphor like basketball only because a lot of people are really afraid to take that shot. So how do you build up your financial confidence? Now, I mean, in a sense, you gotta be making money. That's a great way to build up your financial confidence. But when it comes to investing, when it comes to actually trading Forex, like a great way that you could build up your financial confidence is to, for one, get off a demo. Okay, a lot of you guys, you wanna go test out you wanna test your strategies. The best way I say to test your strategies, really throw $20 in the account and test it like that. That's live money, it's real situations. So I really feel like that's the easiest way, you know what I'm saying, that you could actually build your financial trust, that you can actually build, you know, your financial confidence, that you can actually build, you know what I'm saying, trust within yourself so you can make it to that next level. So you wanna get to the next level, but then you don't trust that you can actually shoot the ball. And we know you can shoot the ball. You've been shooting the ball. What's going on now? Why can't you shoot the ball? So build your trust, build your trust, build your trust. Make sure you do everything that you can to literally get your mind right. You can read books to build trust. You can, like I said, you can go and back test your strategy to build trust, all right? The number one thing of this game is a lot of people bringing this thinking mentality into the game. And you got to stop trying to think your way through shit. This isn't, you're supposed to be reactive to what you see in the market. Okay, you think it's going to go up. Do you think it's going to go up, or do you see the market moving? Do you see the bulls in the market moving the market up? Which one is it? Do you think that it's about to drop, or do you see red candlesticks printing one after one after one after one? I mean, obviously, what are you supposed to do? Sell. Okay, so then you're like, well, how do I master my entries and exits? Well, literally, that's an entirely different video. Right now, it's just building up that confidence to trust yourself to take that shot. Trust yourself to take that trade. Building up your financial confidence so you can put more money in your pocket. Okay, once you like that, don't you like making money at the end of the day? So trust yourself to make money. Trust yourself to take that chance. Trust yourself to take that shot. All right, like I said, this game is 95% mental. And you're like, well, how's it 95% mental? Because literally at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like this. Forex is simple. Forex is simple, the concepts are simple. Everything inside of the game is simple. And I didn't say easy, I said simple. Okay, so, once you understand the simplicity of the game, number one, the first thing that you need to do to up your Forex game is you gotta trust yourself at the end of the day. That's how you'll make more money. All right, number two, okay, take the loss or cut early. And what I mean is like, see, a lot of people get stuck at losing trades. Like soon as it turns blue, you want to take it home. Okay, so you don't let your winners run, but you'll let your losses run. And what I mean is like, so let's say you're up like $5 on a 0.01, or you're up like $3 or $4 on a 0.01, and you don't try to stop it or anything like that. You're just like, oh man, I'll take it. That's about 30 to 50 pips. So, you know, on a one lot, that's like $300 to $500. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? That's a nice little trade. But a lot of you guys will be fucking negative this money. So let's say you got that same one lot in, now you're negative 200, now you're negative 300, now you're negative 700, and you're just letting the negative just keep adding and accumulating, because in your mind you think that the market is going to come back. You think that, oh man, this trade is going to turn around. You think to yourself, oh, I don't want to lose the 70 pips. I'm already in the hole. I'll just hold it, hoping. So now you're thinking and you're hoping. You see how you bring in think and hope into this game? That's the thing. You coming in the game, in a money game, with your feelings. You can't wear your feelings on your sleeve in this game, because this game doesn't respect your feelings. All right, money's not supposed to respect your feelings at the end of the day. All right, so cut the loss early. Super simple. Cut that loss early, okay, and move on. Okay, to losing trade. You want to up your Forex game? Get smart at being able to take those jabs and take those parries that come, you know what I'm saying? And take those punches that come, because literally that's what's gonna take you to that next level. You gotta be smart at this shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you gotta be the smartest, brightest light bulb in the basket, but I'm saying smart with, you know, being able to get in and get out, and being able to get in. If you are taking a loss, cut that shit. Boom, okay, boom, I took that loss. What do you do after a loss? The thing that you do after a loss is literally reanalyze why you lost. Oh shit, I held my trade too long. I looked at the market. It looked like it was about to drop, but then I ended up buying it because I thought I was gonna buy at a low. So you see how you starting to reason with yourself on why you took those shitty trades. You gotta trust yourself to trust yourself to tell yourself exactly what it is that you're doing wrong, because you know what you're doing wrong. At the end of the day, you know what you're doing wrong. You go back, review your trading plan, and you're like, oh man, something doesn't add up. Well, because you're not trading your plan. Okay, all right, so number 3, create a budget. All right, so this will really help you take your Forex game to the next level, because at the end of the day, okay, we understand it's Forex, you understand you're getting money, but now you have to create a budget and a plan, okay, or something to do with that money once you get it. One thing is, like, a lot of people, you want to make your bread and let it sit in your trading account, and that's cool and all, but I feel like dead money, it's dead money when it's just sitting in your trading account. Okay, so you made the bread, but you're not moving it. Like, what's the point? You think this is a savings account and it's supposed to accumulate interest or something? Like, hey man, create a budget. So get a daily budget for yourself. What I mean is, have a daily budget to where it's like, you gotta ask yourself, you know, how much money do I want to make a day? At the end of the day, how much money do you want to make a day? Have that already in mind. Okay, already have that in mind, how much you want to make a day. How much is in your plan that you want to make a week? And I mean, and what I mean is, like, so you necessarily could just work towards your goals. It's kind of like lifting weights. It's kind of like anything else. Let's say you were a basketball player, football player. You know, it's like, oh, your coach is telling you, come to the field and, you know, give me a few suicides back and forth. You don't know what suicides is? That's basically when you run yard line to yard line. You go to one yard line, you touch it, run back to the goal line. You hit the goal line, run back to the second yard line. Boom, come back. So that's suicide. So your coach may be like, hey man, go run some suicides or something like that. That's your daily. That's his daily plan that he has for you, because in his mind he's looking at you like, damn, you out of shape, and if you want to play football, then you need to get in shape. All right, so same thing like this, you want to go ahead and create your financial plan to help you get in shape. How much do you want to make monthly, or how much value are you trying to do monthly? I mean, well, monthly, yeah, that's a big one, but to start daily. All right, how much do you want to do weekly? Have that already. Okay, I only want to make 1,000 weekly. Oh, I want to make 2,000, or your goal is to make about $2-3 grand weekly, depending on the size of your account. If it's a little bit smaller, scale it down, 100 to 500. You know, somewhere in between there. At the end of the day, if you do that for 4 weeks, if you do $100 to $500 for 4 weeks, at the end of the month, that'll be $2,000. All right, after taxes, you'll be somewhere at, like, I don't know, $1,650 or some shit like that. Okay, so I mean, that's really cool. Or $1,700, somewhere around there, depending on wherever your tax is, depending on what bracket you're in, and you know, stuff like that. I will go talk to a CPA, all right, and they'll be able to help you with all of that stuff like that. All right, so number four, which comes right after number 3 about creating that budget. Number 4 literally is just telling you to stick to your plan. And what I mean is, like, okay, do what you do and then go home. Come out, play your game, either take your win or take your L and go home. It's so simple. Like, a lot of people, you would take the loss and then still keep trying to trade because you got this thing, oh, I want to get my money back. I want to get your money back. Okay, get your money back tomorrow, bro. Get your money back in 2 days. You need to chill out. You need to chill out. You want to up your Forex game, but you're not taking in the psychology behind what's really going on. I mean, nobody really talks about the psychology, you know what I'm saying? Just because, I mean, they're so busy trying to sell you some bullshit that they don't even give a fuck. Oh man, I got the game winning strategy, bro. Let me tell you the truth. If you really had the strategy, you wouldn't sell it. Feel me? Why the fuck? Because I look at it like this, like, at the end of the day, check it. If you're making all this bread in Forex, right? You don't even care about business to consumer because it's too small. Like, when you start making money, bro, like, shit, real dough, you don't even give a fuck. Like, $1,000, you're like, bro, you gotta think, like, the higher you go, $1,000 is like a pair of shoes. You know what I mean? $700, that's like a pair of glasses. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, they paying 500, I mean, 1,007, like, but you're thinking of it in small numbers. I'm knowing, like, man, that little check is nothing. Like, in my mind, that shit's already gone. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 to get you a little baby piece of land or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A little chain or something. But that money is gone. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it in that perspective and you don't have the emotion attached to it, you're not even looking at the shit at being big bread. Like, bro, if you've ever made $10,000+ tell me what your experience was when you made your first 10. Did you save it or did you spend it? 90% of you probably spent that shit. I'll tell you what I did. I spent that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because fucking when you start getting bread, you're like, man, like, oh shit, it's 10? That shit goes so fast. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, stick to your plan. So what I mean is like, yo, come in if you got a financial plan. If your goal or your plan is to do X amount a day, then you need to stick to that. If your plan is to, oh, I'm only looking to short the market, that's my thing. I wait for the price to get to the highest high. I look for smaller, I go to smaller time frames, look for certain patterns to develop, and I start shorting because, hey, maybe I'm a bear. All right, so maybe that's my strategy. I just like selling. Or your strategy may be you're a bull and you just like buying when the price, you know, gets to a low point or a low price, and you're like, damn, I'm a bull, you know. So you're always looking for buying opportunities. You're always looking for, you know, investment opportunities. You're always looking for the market to be on the up and up. All right, now that's inside of your plan. So let's say your plan says, hey, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, and then you only trade London session going into New York. Okay, what if that's your plan? So literally stick to your plan. If you got a plan of, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do, like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched, and that's cool and all, right? But see, that applies with boxing, and in a sense, it could apply to Forex too, because yeah, you may have a plan, and then something wicked happens in the market. Donald Trump sends a tweet, some crazy news report drops, you know what I mean? So you never really know what's gonna happen, but the best way to manage your money, the best way to up your Forex game is literally by having a plan. It's super simple. It's the most cliche thing, but a lot of people don't. So a lot of you do lose money because you can't fucking stick to the instructions that you set for yourself. All right. And number 5, this one I really been waiting to get at the whole time, but it's beast mode. All right. So beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Never give in, never give up. Now this is the part where I can basically be like a motivational speaker and tell you, man, like, yo, get your mind right. A lot of people don't know, but for me, like, what really helped me get my mind right was taking a quantum leap. If you don't know what a quantum leap is, you need to go do your research. So I'm giving you terms, I give you certain things and put them in a video, but the thing is, like, you never want to give everybody everything. So you just give them little bits and pieces, and then it's up to you to go do the research to go figure it out. Like, I give you a lot in this Forex shit. I give you a lot of just mindset. I give you a lot on the strategic side of things too. I give you a lot on the strategy. I've told you different books and stuff to read. So a lot of you think your success is just gonna come overnight. But I mean, that shit sounds good. Oh man, I made it to be a professional, successful Forex trader in 1 year. All right, bro. And now you're selling the story, right? Shut the fuck up. See, that's what I'm talking about. BS. Look, put in the work. All right. A lot of people have been around a lot longer with a lot better and stronger results. Okay, so put in the work. Go beast mode. Now's the time to go beast mode. You got involved with Forex to do what? Literally to shit on everybody else. And you're like, oh, what do you mean shit on everybody else, bro? It literally allows you to shit on everybody else. And what I mean is this, look, so shit, some people come in with a fucked mentality. You know what I'm saying? I came in with the mentality of seeing, like, I've seen people who didn't look like me getting these things. See, growing up, all you hear is, oh man, you know, the other side. Like, we stayed on the other side where the grass wasn't too green. But on y'all side, and I'm saying y'all, but others, they had the opportunity to be where the green grass was at. More privilege, more opportunities and shit like that. So of course, like, when you don't have that shit, you start looking over and you're like, damn, well, how'd the kid get the Lambo at 23 and 24? You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it's the parents. But sometimes it's like they get lucky with the stock market and shit like that. But really, it's having access to that information, because information changes situations. So when I'm saying go beast mode, it's like literally go beast mode with your goals. And for me, when I seen it, I'm like, yo, I gotta go beast mode. Like, I could be young and achieve this too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have my grandpa money, I didn't have my mom money, my dad money, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That everybody else is on that other side gets. You guys get an opportunity to shit that we don't get an opportunity to. You know what I'm saying? So for us, like, on God, I gotta work harder. I gotta work twice as hard. And then I'm a black dude in America, add that shit in the mix, so I gotta work 5 times as hard. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a little bit different for us. And I mean, like I said, everybody go through this shit, but shit, if you black in America, you gonna relate with this joint. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of my audience, is we got a lot of blacks and browns, you know what I'm saying, or a lot of people who really are minorities that rock with the channel and rock with me and shit like that. So y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, you know what I mean? But like I said, when I looked over on the other side of the tracks, I'm like, damn, the grass is green over there. But maybe that was just because they were watering it. So I looked at like, shit, all you gotta do is put some cow shit, go through some shit, right? Water it, and then next thing you know, you have some green grass. So that's what I did. I went through some shit, I watered it. I didn't complain about my adversities. I just kept going. Beast mode, until I figured it out. A lot of you don't wanna, like, you don't want the feeling of losing, but the thing is, you gotta fucking learn before you earn. So you gotta take that L first. Sometimes you gotta take that L first before you're able literally to start earning, okay? Before you're literally able to start making money. So, like I said, number 5 is go beast mode. All right, go beast mode with your life. Okay, go look up what I talked about, the quantum leap. Figure out how you can take a quantum leap into the next area of your life. Literally, it's gonna change your entire life. I'm giving you wealth principles here. Like a lot of y'all, man, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because you like, oh man, he's on that Les Brown shit again. He's on that Wallace D. Wallace shit again. And like, bro, I've read so many of those books. I literally could tell you the science and principles of wealth and how you can accumulate more. You know what I'm saying? How you can not just save your money, but expand it. Like there's once you learn how to trade, okay, you can go into so many different investment sectors outside of Forex that is just like, okay, you can read and analyze a market and then you stay inside the foreign exchange. All right, shit, stay here then. You feel me? Run up the bread and then literally go to stock market and start figuring out REITs. Those are called REITs. You know what I'm saying? Start figuring out how you can get involved with that. Start figuring out how you can get involved with bonds. Start figuring out how you can get involved with buying and selling commodities. You know what I'm saying? Like literally go expand your shit. Go start figuring out how you can get involved with buying land. All right, not looking at houses, nigga, buying land. Okay, they don't look. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people are gonna tell you to buy the property, buy the house first. I'm telling you, buy the land and then build the house on top of your land, because it's about 100% ownership, not being nobody else's bitch. All right, now it's your boy Ty. Hey, I'm gonna keep coming to you with them motherfucking bangers. All right, like I said, this video took a bunch of tries to make, because I went down earlier, went outside, it was like super windy, went out to my little foyer and shit, and it wasn't like the video I like visually was looking for. So I'm like, you know what? Shit, might as well just do the same video that I usually do right here with the camera right there, man. But appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all you for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me. We're at 51,000 trade game. We're at 51K. Like, yo, the growth has been insane. But I feel like, yo, literally, if you guys just keep, you know, telling people about me and shit, that we can grow this next 50,000 and hit that 100K in like 2 or 3 months, I feel like we can get there much faster than we did to the first 50. But all right, let's keep grinding. Let's keep grinding. I'm gonna go ahead and let one of those trade game rips before I get the fuck out of here, and we're gonna get it cracking like that. In 1, 2, 3. Trade game. Hey man, it's your boy Ty, and I'm out.